Which logo is the correct one here? Yes, the one over there. Are you a coffee fan? This one's for you. Which logo is correct? This one, of course. Now, how about Domino's Pizza? Which logo is correct? That's the one. If you watch TV, you must know the correct NBC logo. It's your chance to shine. Here it is. I know it was hard. I didn't get it right myself. Ice cream people, this one's for you. What's the correct Baskin-Robbins logo? It's this one. Blue, pink, pink, blue. Do you have a MasterCard credit card? Then you should know this logo. But red and yellow, or yellow and red? Yeah, this is the one, red and yellow. That's a fancy brand, but you've probably seen it around a lot. So what's your call? It's this one. Are you a Mac person or a Microsoft person? Which logo is the right one? Uh-oh, it's way harder than it seems, but the correct logo is this one. Coca-Cola is the most consumed drink in the US. The second place goes to Diet Coke. So, which logo is correct? It was easy, right? Of course. This one. The third most consumed soda drink? Pepsi. So find the right logo. This is the one. Take a closer look at these images and find the correct old-school Disney castle. It's this one. If you got it right, I bet you've seen a lot of Disney movies. Subway is the 6th most profitable fast food chain. The first one is, of course, McDonald's. Can you guess the correct Subway logo? Yeah, it's this one. LG with a dot or without? Yeah, of course the logo has a dot. Can you find the correct Sprite logo? Here it is. Great job. Are you a gamer? If so, you're bound to crack this one. If not, well, try your best. Yep, did you get it right? What's the correct Discord logo? Yeah, it's this one. No antenna. It's not Reddit. What's the correct house arrangement on the Hogwarts coat of arms? Only true Potterheads will know. It's this one. Did you get it right? Another question for gamers. What's the correct PlayStation logo? It's this one. Great job, especially if you have no clue about gaming. The most popular browser used by people worldwide is Google Chrome. As for Opera, it isn't even in the top 3. But I bet you know the correct logo. That's the one. Another shout out to coffee and donuts fans. Can you recognize the correct logo? It's this one. Can you figure out the real Nutella logo? Right, here it is. Can you recognize the one and only Shell logo? It's this one. Was it tricky? Pizza lovers, what's the correct Pizza Hut logo? That's the one you need, guys. This one can be used as a "How old are you?" test. I'll remember that "uh-oh" sound forever. Millennials, which logo is correct? This one is the original ICQ logo. It helps you out almost every day. But do you really know Wikipedia's logo that well? Which one is correct? If you got it right, you have my absolute respect. Some car enthusiasts say that Lamborghini is a bull that only its driver can tame. But that's not the only reason for this logo. It's Ferruccio Lamborghini's, who's the owner of the business Zodiac sign. The company's success was written in the stars. Goodwill's logo is just half a smiley face, right? But take a good look at the G at the bottom. It's the exact same symbol. Tesla's T represents more than just the first letter of the brand's name. Do you know enough about electric cars to recognize what it is? It's a cross-section of an electric motor. What do you see in LG's logo? If you said a face, you're right. If you said the letters of the company's name, you're also right. The L and G were designed to look like a winking face to represent friendliness and create a connection with customers. Take a look at Continental's logo. Do you see the hidden message? It might help to know what the company does. If you don't know, they manufacture tires. And look, there's one, in the combination of the C and O. Bio is a tech company, but they still wanted to pay homage to analog technology. You can see it in their logo. If you're tech savvy, you'll figure this one out. The letters V and A are an analog wave, and the I and O are meant to represent the ones and zeros used in binary code. The logo for the font hub, My Fonts, needed its very own special font, of course. Can you spot what makes it so clever? The word My is shaped like a hand. The design is meant to communicate that anyone can get their hands on all the fonts they want. If you ever took the time to study your bag of chips before devouring them, you would notice this one. Inside the brand's name, there are two people enjoying some chips and salsa. This is the secondary logo of the Washington Capitals. Look closely to spot the hidden detail. It's the bottom of the eagle. The shape is the silhouette of the Capitol building. Lacoste is a luxury casual wear brand, so why is their logo a crocodile? It's a reference to the founder and tennis star René Lacoste, who was nicknamed the Crocodile on the court. Apparently, the name came from a bet that Lacoste made with the team captain, the winner taking home a crocodile skin suitcase. He didn't win the suitcase, but the nickname stuck. Yoga Australia's logo is so clever. Do you notice why? Check out the negative space between the figure's arm and leg. Recognize that shape? Yeah, it's Australia. The Philadelphia Eagles logo isn't just the powerful bird's head. Every shape is very intentional. See it? Those three feathers on the right line up perfectly to form the letter E. University of Arkansas Pine Bluff's mascot is a golden lion that hides a genius message. Tucked in its mane, there are the letters UAPB. Paramount's logo sure has a lot of stars, right? Can you guess why? The original design included 24 stars, one for each of the contracted movie stars they worked with. 2 stars were removed in the 70s, though. No one's quite sure why. Missouri Western State University's Griffin crest camouflages a brilliant design choice. Missourians, I hope you see this one. The Griffin is shaped like Missouri. And not only that, it's looking west. Well played, Missouri Western State. Sun Microsystems logo is a cool shape, but does it actually mean anything? Yup, it spells out sun over and over. Squint and you'll see it. The Minnesota Twins logo looks like the ultimate classic baseball style, but can you spot where they put their own flair? Which letters does the underline swoop under? Win. Why? Because the designer wanted to say, Twins win. Microsoft made XNA to help people create video games. They didn't skimp on creativity when designing their logo either. That orange swash is actually Morse code. It's a combination of the dots and dashes that mean X, N, and A. Notice anything unusual in Toblerone's mountain? Do you see this bear? It's so cleverly hidden. Toblerone was founded in Bern, Switzerland, which is called the City of Bears. A basketball and a red R. Is there anything else here? Sure is. A rocket makes up the left part of the R. The Tennessee Titans smoothly nod to their home state with their logo. Can you connect the dots? Or should I say, connect the stars? Because they're a reference to the state's flag. The colors of these diamonds in the Pittsburgh Steelers logo aren't random. Actually, they're a very smart message. Each one represents a material used to make steel. Yellow for coal, orange for iron ore, and blue for steel scrap. Wow! This one for George Washington University took me a while to get. See if your eyes are sharper than mine. Smack dab in the middle of the W is the Washington Monument. Is the Arizona Diamondbacks design just a funky-looking A? Of course not. In the middle, there's a head of a diamondback snake. What's this horse mascot hiding? An M on its forehead. Take a close look at this one. What do you see? It's basically a treasure map, where the I overlaps with the map is the exact location of the Islanders' home rink. Have you ever thought about what the stars of the NFL logo mean? There are 8 of them, one for each division in the league. Notice anything unusual about the shape of these giraffes? Their legs create the iconic skyline of the Bronx. I bet you've never thought the Bluetooth icon was hiding a secret. It's not just a pointy B, it's a combination of the Nordic symbols for H and B, which is a reference to the King Harold Bluetooth. Once you see this one, it'll be stuck in your head forever. Inside the BR logo, you may spot number 31, referencing the 31 flavors of ice cream that the first Baskin-Robbins opened with. If you pay close attention to this logo, I'm sure you'll spot a brilliantly hidden detail. Right there, a cyclist on a bike. Wow, hidden in plain sight! Washington State University's mascot is a cougar, but it's also the initials WSU forming the shape. Hot Wheels, it's the best-selling toy brand in the world. It made even more money than Lego or Barbie. I bet you have a few of them. Can you spot the correct logo? It's this one. New Balance, left or right? It's the left one. Formula One is a racing world championship that originated in Europe in the 1920s and is now held around the world. Find the correct logo now. Here it is. The day Paul Van Doren opened his first van store, he didn't have enough change, so he allowed his 12 customers to go home with the shoes and asked them to come the next day to pay. Every single one came back to pay. Which logo is correct? Here it is. Did you know that Sour Patch Kids were only invented in the early 1970s? Anyway, you love them, but do you know the logo well? It's this one. What's the correct Assassin's Creed logo? Here it is. If you're about to buy a Tesla, there are two options. Which one is real and which one is fake? Yes, of course it's this one. What's the correct Hallmark Channel logo? This one, right? Starlink is SpaceX's satellite internet constellation. What's the correct logo? It's this one. Hardcore flashbacks. Sesame Street has been running since 1969, so it's been around since even your parents were little. We know it all too well. What's the correct logo? It's this one, of course. What's the correct Calvin Klein logo? It's this one here. That's a fancy car brand you don't see often, but it's famous. So what's the correct logo? This one here. I know, switching colors is a hard game, but it's one of the most popular channels. So just trust your instincts. Yes, this one right here, you got it. What's the correct Mazda to buy? Yes, it's this one. What's the correct logo of Beats? This one right here. Did you know that Mountain Dew is produced by the same company that has Pepsi? Anyway, the question remains, which logo is the correct one? It's this one. Do you know what the correct Armani logo is? It's this one. You see it all the time on your pens, but you probably never paid attention. What's the correct logo? It's this one. UPS, left or right? It's the right one. Amnesty International is a global movement for human rights. What's the correct logo? It's this one here. Can you find the correct logo? Yeah, it's right here. What about Java? Can you find the one? This one, of course. Boeing has been an American company producing airplanes and equipment since 1916. That's a tough one, but maybe you can spot the right logo. It's this one. Find the correct Alfa Romeo logo. That's the one. What about Slack? Can you spot it? It's right here. What do you have to say here? Yeah, it's this one. Whether you're a FIFA or The Sims kind of person, your leisure time is excellent thanks to the electronic arts. But what's the correct logo? Yes, it's this one. Subaru is a Japanese company and it's already 68 years old. How many stars does it have on the logo? The big one and 5 small ones. Pinterest has been around since December 2009. It's older than Instagram, Quora, and Snapchat. After 12 years of having it, can you spot the correct logo? Here it is. What's the correct LG logo? It's this one. Warner Brothers made your life so much better with its movies. What's the correct logo? You have to know. Of course, it's this one. Are you a gamer? If yes, you must get this one. If not, well, try your best. It's this one. Did you get it right? Hasbro was founded in Rhode Island by 3 brothers in 1923. At first, they were selling textile remnants, and now they sell toys and games. What's the correct logo? That's the one. Too simple. You gotta know the right one. Here it is. Were you a good enough fan to know which logo is correct? Yes, here's the one. Did you have enough time to memorize the Meta logo? This one. Nothing hard.
Do you recognize the logo of the world-famous producer of electronics? The left one looks much more natural, and no wonder it's the correct logo. How often do you order stuff from Amazon? Let's see. If you pick the right logo, it must be often enough. What a tricky task. These logos look almost the same. And still, the correct one is the Netflix logo on the right. Think hard and tell me, where could you get a yummy sandwich? The correct logo is the one on the right. If you see the other one, you should probably refrain from entering that subway. Now, which is the correct YouTube logo? No cheating! The left one, of course. Which card do you use to pay at your local supermarket? The one on the right, of course. I'm sure this logo is familiar not only to avid coffee fans. The left one is the real Starbucks logo. Who hasn't seen a room of their dreams in IKEA at least once in their life? But which is the correct IKEA logo? It's the right one. Now tell me, how many hours do you spend watching TikTok videos? If you answered that the real TikTok logo is the one on the right, you probably open the TikTok app at least once a day. One of the best snacks out there, but which Pringles logo is the one you see on the box? The mustache guy doesn't have that much hair. The logo on the left is correct. Level up! Which of these guys do you see when you buy your Pringles? Absolutely, it's the one on the left. Let's see if you tend to take pics of literally everything around you to post them on this social media app. The real Instagram logo is the right one. Heh, you must be a real Insta person if you got that right. I'm sure you'll recognize the Pizza Hut logo in no time. Yes, you pizza lover. And of course, it's the one on the left. Okay, we've determined that you're a real fan of pizza, but how about sports? The correct Adidas logo is on the left. And how extreme is your sweet tooth? Will you recognize the real Chupa Chups logo? I knew it was the one on the right. Which of these is the real IBM logo? That was a tricky question. I chose the logo on the right, and it was the right choice. How about this seemingly endless source of knowledge and wisdom? What's the real Wikipedia logo? Yup, it's the one on the left. If you watch MTV often enough, it won't take you long to find its real logo. Yup, it's the right one. How about these logos? Tricky, huh? The real Costa Coffee logo is the one on the right. Now, this question is the trickiest of them all. Which is the correct brightside logo? Huh? I hope you watch our channel often enough to have picked the light bulb on the right. And, always stay on the bright side of life. Amazon sells everything from A to Z. But which of these logos was printed on your last delivery package? Yup, Amazon keeps its Z the same color. Which way does Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup lead? Away from the words. Hey, good to know. We all use Google every day, but do you recognize its real logo? It's the one on the left. Subway or Subway? This Subway. When I eat chips, I don't pay close attention to the logo on the bag. Do you? The real Lay's logo is this one. This one is subtle. Can you spot the difference? Adobe's logo actually looks like this one. Are you a space fiend? Can you pick out NASA's real logo? The answer is the one on the left. This brand makes cold, creamy treats. Which one of these logos is correct? The heart faces this way. Do you have the energy to figure this one out? You betcha! Monster's logo is this one. Now, look closely. Can you distinguish the real shape of Pizza Hut's logo from the fake one? This one is the real deal. Does the eBay logo start with red or blue? If you got that one right, I know you'll always get the best deals online. Starbright, Starlight, which amount of stars is correct? The one and only. Which of these nests belongs to Nestle? Mama Bird is on the right. Do you have the Intel on Intel's logo? Exactly, it's on the left. LG's logo looks like a face, but how many eyes does it have? Just one. You know this one. It's where you watch all your favorite channels. Brightside. Yep, I knew you'd get this one. Nay. Or more like vroom vroom. Which one is Ferrari's logo? Right on. It's on the right. Speaking of driving, how well do you know Drive's logo? The answer is on the left. Are you a coffee or tea person? Coffee lovers, this one's for you. It's the one on the left. What position is correct for the S in the M&M's logo? Yeah, the one on the right just looks better, doesn't it? Dell's slanted E sure has a lot of character, but which way does it droop? It's doing a trust fall with its best friend, the letter D. How often do you eat Doritos? If you got this one right, they must be your favorite. Sprite is lemon-lime flavored, or is it lime-lemon? You tell me. lemon lime, so the answer is the logo on the left. Can you tell which of these is the way that Frito's logo is actually angled? Spot on! It's on the right. Pringles' mustache mascot looks like… this one. Which of these Cheetos logos is the big cheese? Exactly. If the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and the wind is blowing from the northwest, then which of these is SunChip's real logo? This one, of course. Ready for round 2? Can you name these brands from these Simplified designs? First one. Can you make out what these shapes actually are? Here's a hint. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It's Star Wars. These circles aren't just circles. They look like a cute panda. This panda belongs to the World Wildlife Foundation. Everyone knows this cola brand, but does everyone know their logo? The correct version of Coke's curly swirly logo is this one. But not everyone's a Coke person. If you're a Pepsi lover, here's your chance. Red on top, blue on the bottom, of course. Is Pizza Hut's swash accent green or yellow? Yellow, like the crust of a pizza. Now don't run to your kitchen to peek at your own Nutella jar. That's cheating. If you pick the left one, you're incorrect. It's the one on the right. Do you know which way the Domino's domino faces? Yup, it's this one. This one's hard since Google changes its look on the search page all the time. But which of these two is the official logo? The right one. Did you know the brand almost didn't include the color green in their palette? But now it's iconic. Your teachers might have told you not to use Wikipedia at school, but if you secretly did, you should know this one. The answer is the one on the right. The difference is the size of the A. Are you a true rocker? Then which one of these is the logo for AC/DC? You betcha, it's the left one. Round 2. You might have passed the first round, but I'm cranking it up a notch. This time, guess the brand that the logo belongs to. What brand's logo includes this smiley little guy? Here's a hint, the smiley face also doubles as a G. It's Goodwill. Batter up, whose logo is this? Swing and a miss. Just kidding. I'm sure you got it. It's Major League Baseball. Do you recognize this brand without its name? Of course, you've recognized the king of burgers. This geometric shape is actually the logo of Levi's jeans. What brand name is normally printed on this crest? It's Harley Davidson. This gator belongs to Yup, this reptile represents the fashion brand Lacoste. This one's super easy. If you were paying attention earlier, you're sure to get it. Pizza Hut. I knew you'd remember. I wonder if this boy will ever actually catch a fish. I guess we'll never know, but I'm sure you know what company he represents. You see him at the start of every DreamWorks movie. The company that uses this logo is BMW. These circles are actually a Target. Okay, this one's pretty self-explanatory. The company is Shell, of course. Do you still think you're an expert? Well, now it's time for the next round. Guess the brand from the logo, except I've zoomed in on all the photos. Can you get this first one? Need a hint? No, of course you don't. It's Pop-Tarts! Yum! This logo looks like a splat. What could it be? Nickelodeon! Aha! It looks geometric, but what does the full logo say? It's Airbnb. This one's a toughie. Oh, it was a baby's face. Do you recognize that shade of orange? I do. Right on, it's Fanta. What logo includes these shapes and colors? Nesquik. This logo's red, that's for sure. But what other clues can you pick up on? It's Eggo. Now, I think it's time for round 4, one step harder. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.